In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a world map using DataWrapper of Human Development Index. So we have a couple tabs open. The first one is DataWrapper, and the other one is just a Google search tab. So I'm typing in Human Development Index CSV file. And in the AI overview, it's got some links here. Okay, and I'm going to try this link here, Our World in Data. So I'm clicking on Human Development Index, and we see they have a nice map here, and we can use their map, or we can create our own. So in order to create our own, we're going to click Download, and when we click Download, we're going to go to Data right here, and on the data, we're not going to download the full data. That would be 6,600 rows. Instead, we're just going to download the displayed data, 192 rows. So we download the displayed data. And when we download that, we're going to see that that comes out as a folder. Open up the folder, and we have our CSV file in here. So we open up our CSV file, and it's a very simple file. It has the name of the country, a code, the year, and then the HDI score here. It also has the world region that that country belongs to. It's a very simple CSV file. So we're going to hope that that works with DataWrapper. So close the file. And now we're going to open up DataWrapper. We're going to go to Start Creating. In order to save any design, you'll have to log in. You're going to click, or you're going to hover on Create New, and then click on Map. And then the type of map we want to use is a choropleth map. So we'll click on choropleth map. And we can choose any kind of choropleth map we want, but we're going to choose world here, and we're going to hit proceed. And then for the add your data, we are going to hit upload file, and then we're going to choose from our downloads the HDI file that we just got, CSV. Click open. It's going to upload, and here we have all of our columns and our rows, and it looks like it matches up pretty well. So one thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the year here. We don't really need that. So we're going to go to delete column. And the region I also really don't want. So I'm going to go to click on the three dots here and hit delete column as well. So now we just have the entity, which is the country, the code, and then the HDI score. We're going to hit proceed. And now we have our visualization. And we can insert our title right here. So this is Human Development Index. And it is the year 2023. And then there's a lot we can do. We can change the color palette for one. So you can really select any color palette, and you can even edit the color palettes in any way you want. And then you can have it either be continuous or have it in steps. And if you have it in steps, you can do multiple steps to differentiate the different regions. And you can do breaking up the numbers into a lot of different ways: quantile, equal count, rounded values. You can do custom, natural breaks, etc. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. So it's really up to you to experiment with it. We are not going to do pattern overlay, but you can experiment with that as well. You can show the color legend if you would like. And here we have our color legend right there. Okay, and you can put that anywhere you want on the map, below, above, etc. You can change the size on this as well, right? Make it bigger, make it smaller. You can have labels on here, ruler, ranges, right? So that's a different way to do it, right? And you can make your map zoomable. So if we click on that, now the button position here is here bottom right, and we can see that we can actually play with the map and make it zoomable. And you can, if you'd like, to put an inset map there. It'll show you where on the earth it is as you zoom in. And again, you do not have to make it zoomable if you don't want to, and you don't have to use an inset map. I would like to make mine zoomable, and I would like to make my with no inset map, okay? So again, map view is going to be full map, and then you can change the size of it, max height, right? And the alignment, so you want to have your center, and you can hide your region border, so that gets rid of the borders for each country. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put those back and hit proceed. And then we're looking for our layout, right? We can do automatic dark mode if we want, which will turn the background of the Mac black. In the footer, we can have image download options to give people the option to download the image. We can create an embed link down there so people can embed this on their website as well. Okay. We can annotate our map. So we're going to call this title Human Development Index, and we are going to give a link to the data source here. So our link to the data source is right here. So we just cut and paste that link, and the name of it is, the website that we got it is Our World in Data. So we're going to put Our World in Data. Okay. And then I'm going to put my name for who created the visualization, and you can put a description if you want. You can show labels on the map, right? Places or by column, right? So you got a bunch of labels on here. I don't really want to do that. So you can do all of them if you want. You can get rid of them. I'm going to take the labels away, right? You can add text annotations. There's a bunch of things you can do, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit proceed, okay? And then I'm going to publish my map. So I'm going to hit publish now. And then once I publish my map, now I can embed this map and make it interactive using this link on Canva. So I'm going to open up another tab and type in Canva, okay? And I'm going to open up a Canva file that I have here, add a blank page, and here is how to embed the map. You're going to go down here to apps, click on apps, and then for the app you want to type in embed, okay? And this is an application that is an extension on Canva. Looks like this. You click on it, and then you use the link from your map right here, link to your visualization, click copy, copy to clipboard, paste the link right here, and you click add to design, and you're done. You have an interactive map that appears now on your Canva design. You can size it, you can place it anywhere you'd like, and you'll notice how that when you are looking at this Canva design and when other people are looking at it, they can actually interact with your map and they can move it around, right? So this is the way to embed a interactive human development index map using DataWrapper onto Canva.